Moving faster to merge 8 tribunals and streamline appointments. Almost everyone agrees on the need for reforms, but the way in which it was done through an amendment to the finance bill is raising eyebrows. As we kick off our special series on the finance bill, Ashmit Kumar takes a closer look at the proposal to reform tribunals.
The Finance Act of 2017 has sounded the death knell for 8 tribunals, which now have been merged with other, bigger tribunals. This merger of tribunals is the first phase of the 3-stage process wherein the government is seeking to exploit synergies for rationalization of tribunals. The 3-stage process was the recommendation of the interministerial group constituted in the year 2014 under the present Law Secretary Suresh Chandra. The IMG had recommended bringing down the number of tribunals from 36 to half that number, 18. But while the intent might have been honest, the nature of and the manner in which the changes have been brought have raised concerns, right down to the constitutionality of the move. First and foremost, most tribunals were constituted through express provisions of a statute. The government, instead of amending these laws, chose to incorporate all the changes into the Finance Bill of 2017, a money bill. Legal experts warn that a bill under Article 110 qualifies as a money bill only, broadly speaking, when it involves a levy of tax or payment being charged to the consolidated fund. Tribunal reform involves neither. Moreover, with a classification as a money bill, it is exempt from scrutiny by the upper house of Parliament, where the opposition enjoys greater numbers. The second worry lies with how the Finance Act 2017 generously delegates powers to the Centre for appointment of chairpersons and members to a total of 19 tribunals, including the likes of the Income Tax Appellate Tribunal, Securities Appellate Tribunal, Telecom Dispute and Settlement Appellate Tribunal, Authority for Advance Ruling, as well as the National Green Tribunal. Experts warn about the clear case of conflict where the government, being one of the biggest litigators in most of these tribunals, will be responsible for appointing members and chairpersons. The third worry is over the need for specialization. For example, under the Finance Act 2017, Compat has been merged with the NCLAT. While one is governed by the Competition Act, the other by the Companies Act. The highly specific nature of the statutes at work, along with the need for development of respective jurisprudence, has compelled the legal fraternity to question the government's actions, if not intentions. As for the way forward, experts seek reform beyond the low-hanging fruits. They are quick to point at the recommendations of the Law Commission and the 74th report of the Rajya Sabha for establishing a National Tribunals Commission. It was recommended that an independent NTC be tasked with the appointment of members and chairpersons to these tribunals based on a uniform criteria across the board. Experts also point at the Tribunals, Courts and Enforcement Act of 2007 in the UK, where under a single law, tribunals were overhauled by introducing a unified structure. Experts warn that in the absence of a comprehensive strategy, the ad hoc mergers as seen under the Finance Act of 2017, while good for optics, might only spell more confusion. In New Delhi, Ashmit Kumar.